2 minutes to go. For all the problems with China and Turkey this week, we are ending the week essentially flat, up very small, but we've again turned defensive on the week. Look at the market leaders. I want to show you consumer staples. Good week again at Kellogg's of the world, slowly moving up. Not big, but slowly moving up about 3% on the week. We have healthcare, another group doing fairly well. Again, the Pfizers and the Mercks, again, 52-week highs, one of the few stocks that are hitting 52-week highs consistently. Healthcare, as I mentioned. Then we also had utilities doing well. We had metals and mining on the other side, still dealing with the overhang with the strong dollar and concerns about slower growth. That was down about 7%. And finally, China Internet stocks, big decline there, about 7% overall. Still no healing there. Look what the cat dragged in.
Look at this.
My old buddy down here. Kenny Polcari's here.
Welcome to Friday in the summer.
And how are we doing?
We're doing all right. We're going to close right here. Look, it was originally for sale on the bell as we moved into the final minutes of the day, but it's really pairing off. So you're not going to get a big move either way. It'll pair off right here, up 8 on the S&P, and it'll be the Friday in the summer.
Right? I mentioned this rotation that we keep getting. One of the reasons the market is so healthy, it keeps holding up, essentially flat on the week despite all of the worries.
Right.
But defensive. Healthcare doing well, consumer staples, utilities, real estate. Those are the 4 leadership groups. And that is the 4 classic
And it makes perfect sense, right? People get anxious. They start to get nervous. Those are the groups they're going to go to. And you've actually seen that happen, which is good.
Yeah. An important thing overall, next week we're going to have Jackson Hole. We're not expecting a lot of policy statements. At least Steve Leisman doesn't expect a lot.
No, but the subject is market structure and how it affects monetary policy. That's going to be very interesting because I'm not sure how many of those people really understand market structure, and we could talk about that all day.
Do they mean liquidity issues?
Well,
what do they mean when they say market structure?
I don't know. I'm not on the guest list, but I guess we're going to find out as we move forward, right?
We're going to make some calls and get Kenny on the guest list because finally we'll get some answers.
I would love to be on that guest list.
The important thing next week, we may hear some comments on China trade negotiations, and we've seen that is the marginal mover of the market.
Right, although it's already known that meeting is not until November, so a little bit of time, but yes, it'll continue to dominate the conversation.
Okay, Kenny Polcari, thanks very much. We're closing out the week. There is the closing bell.